Hey YouTube, it's Nicholas Alianis. I got a little bored today, so I went thrifting because I haven't been in a while, and that's kind of how I got all started in it. And somehow I've, through, auctions and other sourcing kind of deals, I haven't really been to the thrift store in a while, so I went and hit up Salvation Army. I spent about 140 bucks, and I'm gonna walk you through it here in just a minute. All right, here is a quick overview of everything I got today. Kind of crazy, especially in the mug aisle. I think they ran through about 5 whole newspapers on me, and the guy at the counter didn't look too happy about having to wrap all these. But anyways, I took them all out of the wrapping just to show you all, and to try to find a couple good ones in here. I picked all kind of unique looking mugs. This is something that I've been learning about from various YouTubers, and so far, looking at the sold listings, it doesn't look like mugs sell very much in volume. But when they do, they're a huge profit margin. So it might, and they're so small, they're easy to store. So it might be worth looking into if you're considering it. Now I've got all these. I'm gonna take a bunch of them off here, but I will leave some on to show you the potential values of them. I got some printers. Printers are so easy to flip and make big money off of them. They probably comprise most of my income, in fact, from reselling. Okay, I'll walk through it in a second here. Okay, let's start with some mugs here. I've pulled some of the mugs because we don't need to go through all of them. But what you see here, I spent $21 and some change for all of the mugs total, including the ones that I just pulled off. And just the ones you see here, if I get my prices, which are pretty competitive, but again, not a lot of volume moving on eBay for mugs, so it might take some time. This that you see right here is valued at about $205, including shipping. I'll walk you through a value of a few of them so I don't tie up too much of the video here. This coffee hound, it's got different levels to tell you what level of coffee drinker you are. This one should fetch $15 to $20 is my guess. There's not a lot of volume, but there have been some of these that have sold. These 3 Kahlua cups, they're matching. They actually say Kahlua on them, and they're shaped or textured like a coffee bean, and they're coffee cups. I got 15 on the 3 of those. I think I'll be able to get that. That'll have me the cheapest person for that many at that price. Okay, this says Florida on one side, but it's half a cup. It says US for half a cup of coffee. I paid 69 cents for each of these, so keep that in mind. I think that one should sell for around $9.50. And then I also have another one that's a little lightweight. It's not as heavy as the other one, not as thick and not as tall, but it says Deer Park, Funland, Michigan. And I think that'll get about $8.50 because it's a little less popular than Florida. This UNESCO, this is Grandma in a rocking chair, and these are her glasses. It's not a bee like I thought and spent 15 minutes searching for. Okay. 1978 it was made, and I found one that's a grandpa on eBay for $19.95. It's active right now. It has one watcher, but I don't have any sold listings to compare it to. But there is a lot of popularity with that UNESCO brand stuff. Okay, this reading, writing, and arithmetic. I could tell when I picked this up it was a good mug because it's solid. Got the little school bus in there, so perfect because school's getting ready to start back and somebody's got a bad kid and they need to butter their teacher up and they're going to buy this mug from me. That's my hope. This is made by Lang and Wise. If you see mugs made by this, I think they've got quite a bit of demand, and I think I'll be able to get $18 for this mug, so pretty decent. And if you were able to lift this, you'd know it's got some weight to it. You can knock somebody out with it. Just what teachers need these days. Okay, Ben & Jerry's ice cream mug. This one was pretty cool. I did see a few of these sold on eBay, so that's good. And I think I can get about $14 for this. And that most of the prices are going to put me just barely at the lowest or between the lowest price and the middle price is where I try to aim, just because I like to keep inventory moving. Yellowstone National Park. I've seen a few related items sold. I'm not sure if this exact one has, but I'm going to price it at $15. Okay. I don't think I have any that are over $20. I would like to show you this Boyd's Bear, Boyd's collection. If you see this, once again, you can kind of tell the good mugs because they're heavy, or they're just really out there looking, but this has got a basket printed in it, and there seems to be quite a bit of demand for just Boyd's Bear related merchandise, not just the mugs. And I think that will fetch me $15 to $20. I'll probably price it at $15 just to be the cheapest and move it quickly, or as quickly as I can. All right. Next part, I got some cords. Like I said, I sell a lot of printers, or at least recently I have, and it seems like there's a pretty good margin on those. Between those and tennis rackets, I think I could just about make a living off of that. So if you find inkjet or laser printers that look, remotely modern, and some of them even look ancient, and they still sell. My father-in-law explained it to me that because he used to work on computers a lot of these smaller offices, they have a certain model printer that they get and it stops working and they just want to replace it with the same one so they don't have to update the drivers on their computer and all that. So regardless of why they're buying it, I'm glad that they are. And here we go. So I got some cords, and often when I buy printers, they don't come with the power cord, and I buy some big, office models sometimes, and it's good to have these computer power cords, I call them, because computers use them, the monitors use them, a lot of printers use them, the same style cord, so they're pretty versatile. I pick them up for 50 cents to $1 at the Salvation Army. This one I bought, it's actually a genuine HP adapter, which is neat, and I bet it might be worth something on its own. I didn't look it up. I actually only bought it for this cord because, like I said, printers don't often come with cords, and when I bought this one, that was the only cord I could find. I had to buy the whole thing just to get this piece, which I now realize isn't that long, so this will be interesting. Anyways, I paid $2 for this, and this is just a extension cord for headphones. I just thought it was really neat, and I could use it in my personal life, so I paid it for $1. Okay. Next, I have some printers. The moment we've all been waiting for, or at least I have been. This Canon Pixma IP1700. If I had looked it up a little closer, I wouldn't have bought this one. But I paid $7 for it at Salvation Army, and I think it'll fetch $30. It does have a broken tray thing right here, so maybe a little less. I'm not sure. Okay. Next, this HP OfficeJet J4580 all-in-one. These are where the money is, I think, hands down. Multifunction inkjet printers, and I sell laser printers too. I personally use a laser printer and think they're way better, but flip these all day. So I paid $22 for this one, pretty pricey, and it's only because I looked up the sold listings, and HP printers in general tend to do really well on eBay, and this one I think I'll get $80 for pretty quick. It should sell within a day or two at that price. So I'm willing to tie up $22 for that. Okay, next we have this Brother Fax 575. It's really small. I mean, I was surprised. It's like, to give you an idea, there's my hand. There's the printer. Not much to it, and this little phone is so dinky. But perfect, you know, for someone without a lot of desk space that needs all those features. So I paid $2.99 for that. I think I'll get 25 for it, and it'll probably cost me about $7 or $8 to ship. Or I'm sorry, about $8 to $10 to ship. So I'm still gonna make about $10 profit on that unit. Okay, and then I have this Kodak 4400 slide projector. I bought this not really knowing what I had here, you know, thinking I'd sell it for something, but this has the lens right here. It's been removed from the actual case. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. But I don't know anything about the working condition of it. I hope it works. I'll try to test it out. Paid $3.99 for it, and I expect to get... I could get about $110 on Amazon, or $80 on eBay. And that's only speculation. I haven't sold on Amazon yet, but from what I was looking at, I think about $110 is where it would be. Okay, next is this Chef's Choice. I called it the 100 model. I'm not sure. Yep, it is a Model 100. Perfect. Okay, Chef's Choice Model 100. Paid $8.99 on that. Kind of high for an object that size, but it should fetch $30 on eBay or $38 on Amazon. And it would sell really quick. There's quite a volume selling on these. So if you find good knife sharpeners like that, might be worth looking out for, and I'm sure you'll see it in a future sales update, either here on YouTube or on my blog at facebook.com/NicholasAlianis. There's my shameless plug, and it'll also be in the upper right corner, so come check me out. Okay, last but not least, this DeLonghi Magnifica. I've had my eye on this for quite a while now, and it's at $52. I just didn't want to tie up that much money all at once. Decided to take a risk on it, though, because even just for parts on eBay, this machine will fetch $220. And if it does work and everything, which it has the manual, it looks complete. I mean, I don't know if there's anything missing, and I'll have to, you know, test it out. But I paid $52, and I think it will fetch between $220 and $500 on eBay, or $600 on Amazon. So that is quite the score right there, and regardless of how you slice it, I know I'm going to make over $100 on it, so that's not bad at all. Makes the whole trip worth it. So for the non-mug items, we're looking at a total of $496 to $914 in sales. That includes the shipping cost, so keep that in mind. To ship a printer like this frequently is going to cost about $15 or less. This would be between maybe $10 and $13, and this will probably ship for around $10. It might even fit in a flat rate postal service box, but I'll let you guys know. So thanks for watching. I hope you learned a lot here, and I hope all this stuff sells, and I'll see you at the next video.